everyone, I'm Alanah, this is Marty.
Hey guys.
We are at PAXEast 2017 and we just started off our day by playing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer.
Yeah, first time hands-on.
Yeah, what did you think?
I thought it was really fun. It's sort of this, very much like Gears, it's a horde
Yes.
mode. It's not PvP, it is, there was 4 of us against waves and waves of enemies. Who did you play? I played it as an Asari Sentinel.
I was a Krogan Vanguard,
Yeah.
which I
Shockingly,
absolutely...
you was Krogan.
I love Krogan so much, which I absolutely loved. There are skills that you have that you unlock through the progression system really naturally, and I had a ground pound, which I think is called Nova, and a charge, which is just so much fun to use. I could charge people and then ground pound, and they would pretty much die straight away.
Yeah.
Also, Krogans can headbutt for melee still, so that's good.
There you go. Yeah, one of the big differences I felt between this and something like Gears was the fact that, Andromeda introduces the jetpack in both single player and multiplayer, which meant that the levels had a verticality to them that the Gears levels didn't. And so if you're in the middle of a firefight and you're getting owned, then it's like, oh, I can just boost up and climb up to this roof and just remove myself from this. Or, I can jump down, or I can strafe to the side, which I thought added a sense of mobility.
We were on a map called Firebase Sandstorm, which really was a lot more contained than your average Gears of War map, for example. But yeah, a lot higher, and I feel like that adds for some interesting tactics as well. But it also did make it really hard for us to revive people. If someone was dead, there's a lot of kind of obstacles you have to go through.
I don't think our 2 teammates were happy with us. But that's fine. No one's happy with us. But yeah, the sort of the different waves, some of them were just like kill the 10 enemies. And the enemies, they grew. They were initially just sort of dumb grunts. But
at
then
one point we had 2 robots?
2 robots that looked like the robots
Giant
from
robots?
RoboCop, and then you had, Krogan Berserkers, and it wasn't just that. Like, some of the objectives were control point based. Some of them were disarm these different bombs. Some of them were hold the points, all 3 of them consecutively, which I thought added a nice variety to each wave.
Absolutely. Every single wave kind of felt unique, and it totally did start off where it felt a little too easy. We didn't really need to communicate that much, and then we hit like wave 6, and we're like,
oh, that's not good.
We're not doing great.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be, I don't know how many waves there are, but I think it's going to be a really interesting competitive thing to see who really latches onto this. And there are a whole bunch of different classes and loads of customization options, including packs that you can either unlock with credits or you can buy with microtransactions to get you a whole bunch of different gear and items. So yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, and we're going to have a lot more on Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer next week, actually. We're going to be live streaming with some of the Bioware developers in the office, and obviously all month we have IGN first, leading up to the March 21st release.
I guess for more on Mass Effect, stay right here on IGN.